What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. You know what time it is, guys. As you can tell by my shirt, I'm here to review my most anticipated movie of the year, and that is Captain America Civil War. Directed by the Russo brothers and starring a whole bunch of actors. I'm not going to waste your guys' time naming every single one of them. I'm just going to get straight into my review. So let's talk about Civil War. Before we start this review, I want to let you know this review will be completely spoiler free. So do not worry, guys, if you haven't seen Civil War yet. I'm not going to reveal all the spoilers. I'm just going to do a spoiler-free review. So Captain America Civil War takes place a year after the events from Age of Ultron and 2 years after the events from Winter Soldier. After all these big battles that the Avengers are fighting, there are consequences where people are dying. And so the government has had enough of this, and so they are putting the Avengers under check. They are placing brand new laws and having all the Avengers sign these accords to make them have their rights to the Avengers. So whenever there's a big problem in today's world, they're going to call the Avengers when they need them. And they don't want them to be working alone anymore. Two sides to this issue. One side agrees, one side doesn't agree. The doesn't agree side is Cap's side, where they feel that using their powers are the safest way to keep the people safe. And they don't want the government taking control of that. And then you have the side who thinks it's the right cause, which is Iron Man's side, who feel that government rights will help the Avengers in many ways. This new law causes tensions to rise, and it caused the superheroes to turn against each other, and then we have a civil war. Captain America Civil War, as you know, is my most anticipated movie of 2016. Why? Because I love the past two Captain America movies. For example, First Avenger did a really good job of introducing the character in a fun, patriotic way, and it showed what Cap can do actionally. And then you have The Winter Soldier, which took Captain America in a far more serious way. It was more like a spy espionage thriller, and that was my favorite Marvel movie. But then we have Civil War, and wow, this movie was amazing. First things first, I must talk about the action scenes in this movie. Oh my god. I know I said that I love the action in Winter Soldier, but Civil War improves upon it every single way. Two action scenes in particular, with no spoilers, of course. First one involves Cap, Bucky, and Black Panther. It starts off with an amazing staircase fight that I was blown away by, and then leads into an epic chase. Guys, it is one of the best action scenes I've ever seen. The pace of it and the epic music by Henry Jackman included in it made it a lot more badass and a lot more entertaining to watch on an IMAX 3D screen. The airport fight scene that you guys see in the trailers, you think you saw a lot of cool stuff? You guys have seen nothing yet. This airport fight is the best action scene I have ever seen in a comic book movie. And let me just say, this fight scene includes a great taste of intense dialogue, but it was also really funny. There's a great mix of humor in this fight scene, which totally surprised me. Just the Russo brothers, they know what they're doing. This blew my mind of how good it was. The characters. I don't need to talk about the old characters. You guys know that they're fantastic in this movie. I want to talk about the two newest characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in this movie. First, let's talk about Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. Oh my god, Chadwick Boseman, you were such a badass in this movie. When he was first introduced, the character of T'Challa, I was totally into his backstory. I fully understood why he was involved in this battle in the first place. And when Black Panther first comes onto the screen, I have to be honest, I was like this, oh my god! It was so perfect. The second newest character, the web slinger, Tom Holland as Peter Parker / Spider-Man. I must say, Tom Holland is the best Peter Parker and the best Spider-Man, and I mean that. With the amount of screen time that he gets, Marvel does a fantastic job of introducing Peter Parker for who he is. He's an immature teenage kid who doesn't have everything in the world, and he's just funny. He really was funny in this movie. Seriously, Tom Holland just totally surprised me as this character, and Marvel did the best decision possible of bringing him over to the MCU. Thank you, Marvel, so much. I also need to praise the screenwriters in this movie because the dialogue in this movie was so interesting and so intense that I have to be honest. I went into this movie being on Team Cap, but it was really hard for me to pick a side. Both sides presented great points and arguments. I went through this entire movie switching sides. It was great. Great job, screenwriters. Now, if there's any dislikes, I really don't consider this a dislike. I'm just basically nitpicking. It's Baron Zemo in this movie, played by Daniel Bruhl. His plans and his motivations worked perfectly for the plot and the story. But just him as a character, he really did not have to be in this movie, to be completely honest. He was just there doing evil things. That's it, guys. Let's face it. This might be my favorite Marvel movie. I'm not sure on that. I need to watch this movie a couple of more times just to be sure. But for now, Winter Soldier still is. If you couldn't figure it out already, Captain America Civil War absolutely gets a 5 out of 5 stars. Great action, great characters, great story, great movie. Alright guys, that was my non-spoiler review for Captain America Civil War. Have you guys seen it yet? Are you going to go see it? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Thank you guys, as always, for watching this review and this series. And if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!